What is up, everybody? We're doing the UFC Vegas 54 late night live. Appreciate you guys tuning into the show. Looking forward to it. Smash the hell out of the like button. And we got some good fights to talk about, man. We got some chit chatting to do. What is up, my man Boone? What's up, John Jones, cellmate? What is up, Mr. AJ? You're right, bro. Mr. AJ's in the fucking house. What is up, Q Money Sniper? What's happening? Sabah Dishkir Schreiter. Your last name's hard to say, Sabah, but much love, my brother. You're the man. The good streams always start overtime. I agree with that, bro. I agree. I agree. Facts right there, man. What's up, Derek Spawn? What is up? How we doing, Mr. Hamzat from Florida? I am doing really well, man, and I'm looking forward to doing the live breakdown. What's up, Andy Gonzalez MMA? John Jones, cellmate. I love this one right here. Hold on, I'm still crying, brother. He's dropping a tear for me. Much love, bro. Much love, guys. I am going to get ready to pull up the first poll of the night. We'll run through this 11-fight card. First one is Maximoff and Petrovsky. So we're definitely going to throw up this poll here. Give you guys the intake. Give you guys the pick. Let's get it. Maximoff Petrovsky. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. First fight of the night is Maximoff Petrovsky. That's a good fight to start us off. Let's get the timestamp for the replay gang loaded up here. Nick Maximoff, Andre Petrovsky. I feel like this is Maximoff's fight. I feel like he's going to put a very pressure-heavy game. I know that Petrovsky also wrestles, but I think Maximoff's definitely the better jiu-jitsu practitioner of the two. I feel like he's got a better gas tank, definitely more of a pressure style that I think is going to cause problems for Petrovsky. The stand-up is so raw to me. I feel like Petrovsky's striking has a lot of work to be done. He hits hard, and I know people have talked about that he's got a bit of power in his hands, but it's wild. It's looping. It's not clean shots. It's not super crisp either. So for me, I am feeling that side of Nick Maximoff to win submission. I think that he's going to put a high pace on Petrovsky. Petrovsky might be game in that first round. The second, especially the third, I think that's where Maximoff can lock something up. We've seen Petrovsky submitted in the past. I think Maximoff's a guy to finish him off. Petrovsky gets subbed. So we're going Maximoff for the win. If you guys saw me yesterday, I was on the Die Hard MMA podcast. So that was a blast, man. First time ever on there when we were same Maximoff side, man. So let's get it. Maximoff. Let me get these live chats up here as I drink down on some Perrier. Thumbs up for my guy Donovan. Thank you, bro. Happy Mother's Day to you as well, Thrasher, bro. You're anxious for the predictions, man? You don't already know all the picks? Because I got the picks up since Sunday. Gym has been good this week. Diet is dialed in. Getting as lean as humanly possible, bro. I am shredding down right now, and I'm feeling pretty damn good. Let's go, my man. Let's go. That was sad. That front kick was perfect. Oh, Michael Chandler. Special. Both guys are special, but Michael Chandler's a special fucking beast. Maximoff late finisher, the over. Okay. What's good, my bro? How you feeling? Let's go. Let's fucking get it, lads. As far as the people's pick, you guys are all over Maximoff, and it's really not close here. 89% towards the Nick Maximoff side. I expected this first one to definitely be a little bit wide towards Maximoff. As far as betting, the bookies are wide on this one too. Maximoff minus 361, Petrovsky plus 340. I am on the Maximoff minus 360 side. I'm going win by submission right now. They only have Maximoff inside distance plus 175. I like them submission in the second or third. Win for the Maximoff side. I'm going my Nick Diaz Army crew. I'm with Nick Diaz Army through and through. So let's fucking get it. Let's go. Yes, sir. I will be live on Saturday for the full card. Michael Chandler earned my respect there, LMAO. Yeah, bro. Listen, they keep me on my shit, my friend. They keep me on my shit. They keep me fucking locked and loaded and ready to rock. Fucking drinking down heavy on this Perrier, guys. I know some people are like, Perrier ain't good. They don't like it at all. I'm on the complete opposite side of the fence, man. I am a big fan of Perrier. I think it tastes fantastic. Maybe I'm sick for it. I could be, but honestly, I really fucking like it. I'm a Perrier fan. If you're not a Perrier fan, I understand, but I'm a fan. Lost my money parlaying Canelo. Damn. Listen, bro, a lot of people lost money parlaying Canelo. That's why I don't like going for the sure things in boxing. You do that, and then you get yourself in deep shit, man, because the boxing game is crazy, right? You got the minus 500 Canelo, and then Dimitri Bivol, game as fuck, is able to beat him. Pretty fucking wild, to be honest. I do want to throw up the late night live notification on Twitter, which I totally forgot to do, so I do apologize for that, guys. We're locking and loading it right now. Let's do it. The live streams, you know how we kick it, bro. We get it A1 on the flow live as we fucking go. Make sure you guys smash the likes if you're watching too, so we can pump the hell out of that algorithm. Pretty fucking awesome fight companion too on Saturday. Ripped down a few shoeies for the people. Brad Tavares is super well-rounded, man. I kind of see why they're giving him that favorite line. Is because he's a true generalist of the game, and Dricus, from what we've seen, is a deadly striker. They're wondering how he's going to do long. I'll tell you this. I think Brad's getting knocked out in that fight. I think that's a clean win for Dricus du Plessis, man. I think he's a problem. I think he's going to be a lot of people. A lot of people. I don't know about like the absolute top echelon, but I feel like he's pretty damn good. All right, last little piece here. Then we will be ready to continue with the breakdown. I got to get on my Twitter game, guys. It's a consistent issue that I have. It's just hard for me sometimes. I'm not used to the Twitter sphere, bro, but I'm getting on this shit. You guys know how it goes. We're killing it. We're giving it our best go. Let's fucking get it. Let's fucking go, lads. Yeah, I think a ton of people did the Canelo thing. Cambosis won that too. You like du Plessis. This fight on Saturday and also decided to cash out on my parlays with Oliveira in it. So, yeah, damn, bro. Don't cash out on Oliveira. Trust Charlie Olives, man. He's the man. 85% towards Maximoff. So he's a pretty confident people's pick to start us off. I'm glad we're on the same side starting it off too. Let's keep running up. Candelario Tiara coming up next. Carlos Candelario. Just Tatsuru Tiara. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, all right. Of course, I got to timestamp it for the replay gang because I do right by the people. Tatsuru Tiara versus Carlos Candelario. I am liking the side of the Japanese fighter, Tatsuru. Looks like a pretty good prospect. We talked about this fight several times a few weeks back. Then it was rebooked here. I think he's a slicker striker than Candelario. I feel like Tatsuru is also pretty solid on the floor. Candelario, I see him getting hit a bit too much. I think he's going to want to wrestle maybe a bit here. Tatsuru, I think, could definitely submit him. I'm kind of still liking that Tatsuru Tiara win by submission side. Not super impressed with what Candelario brings besides like toughness, pressure, grit, liking to mix it up. But I think that Tatsuru has a lot more tools in the toolkit. So I do think he gets it done. I'm going to lean the side of submission, but definitely if it goes the full 3, you will have no surprise by me. I won't be surprised in the slightest here. I'll be honest. I'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So Candelario game, but can he go this? I got second round sub. I'm riding with my pick. I'm curious though where you guys will be at here as far as method of victory. What are you guys thinking on this one? Let me double check why it got pulled the first time out. Let's see here. Reason it was pulled is Candelario had an illness. I don't think that makes a huge difference because it was some time, but I think Tatsuro can win. You feel like it's a trap fight? I mean, it's dangerous to bet on guys making their UFC debuts for sure when you haven't ever seen them fight at a high level. So I got Tatsuro by sub. It's the pick that I like. I've been riding with it for feels like a damn month now. So that's my line there, man. That's my line there. Yeah, he was ill, man. They said he was ill. Somehow sick with something. We don't know exactly what. Tiara by sub prop. I'll give you the line. Won't touch this, but Candelario can definitely win and bust up parlays. Yeah, man. I'm going to be safe with this one. I was real confident in Tatsuro, but you know what? Wiser heads prevail of being cautious maybe here. Tatsuro Taira is a minus 231 favorite. Candelario plus 211. I do think Taira should win the bout, win by submission, plus 225. That's kind of what I'm feeling for him here. But it's flyweight division. It's new blood, dangerous. I'm still thinking Taira for the W, though. And if I have to bet it, that's who I'd throw down on. That's who I think gets the hand raised. Definitely a parlay bust, man. Yeah, up by a bit, but I will say I have a problem where some of my parlays just got shit on. I'm a little dumb sometimes, and I like to risk it. And then Rose Namajunas kind of knocked me out. But shit, we came up big with the main event and the sub prop. Also had round props, which unfortunately was second, third, and fourth. Fuck it, but still, Charlie Olives, he's the man. I'm a big Oliveira fan, especially after this weekend. Like, you can't doubt the guy anymore. He's the real fucking deal. But Tatsuro Taira is the pick here. As far as the people's lean on this one, it seems to me that you guys are towards the Taira side with me for sure. Most UFC have busted lately. Not many have come through. Look at Clayton. I thought Clayton deserved the decision personally, but I do agree with what you're saying. Debuting guys can be terrible for parlays, or even if you're attacking them hard money lines. It's really dangerous. Just because they look like they are a sure thing doesn't mean it at all here. I think Tara's going to win. If I had to include him as a confident pick, I still would, but it's definitely, hey, he's a debuting guy. Yeah, he might be a confident pick, but we haven't seen him perform at this consistent level like we've seen guys on the main card. A win for Tatsuro Taira in the second bout of the night. Make sure you guys smash the hell out of the like button as we continue moving through this card. Fight number 3. Verna Gendudova and Angela Hill. Overkill versus Jandaroba. I hear it said all different ways. We'll go with the DC style of Gendudova. Verna. That's just an intense woman's name. Like, if you saw a woman named Verna, you're not fucking with her. You're not fucking with her at all. You're not messing with Verna Gendudova. This fight is Angela Hill versus Verna Gendudova. I like the Verna side. I'm picking it. But Angela Hill is still a tricky underdog here. She's a really good striker, Muay Thai style, very fast. Good quality striking combinations, good hands for sure, moves pretty well. Small octagon tends to favor the grappler, which especially at this level could be a factor. Verna's a real pressure-heavy fighter. Okay stand-up game, more of a looping puncher, doesn't have the cleanest strikes, but can find her way inside and can do really good work from there. I feel like Verna should be able to press, control, win a fight with a lot of grappling exchanges. I do think she's going to be looking for a lot of takedowns, looking to get this fight to the mat. I think that's best case scenario for her. Not an easy opponent, though, because Angela Hill has fought everyone, and it's not like she looks bad against the upper echelon either. I do think we're going to see Verna get her hand raised on a hard-fought decision. I don't see Angela getting tapped. She's extremely resistant and resilient. She's a hard girl to finish, but I feel like in the clinch, Verna will find takedown. So Verna Gendudova win decision on this fight. As far as the lines here, minus 165 Gendudova, Angela Hill plus 158. I like that minus 165 tag here for Verna. Angela Hill plus 158. Live underdog plus 275. Gendudova by submission. Don't think it happens. I'm thinking Gendudova decision plus 150. Fight goes distance minus 215. I think we're going over 2.5 at minus 240 here. That would be my real confident play on this one, is that over, man. I think that over is coming through for us. Nunes Pena 2 early prediction. It's hard to go against Juliana Pena with the win, but shit, Amanda Nunes on her best should be able to win that fight. Very torn, very torn. Hard to give you an early lean, bro. I really don't have one. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of grappling pressure. You'd pass on her, bro. You'd pass on Gendudova. You've got Hill. Respectable. What is up, my bro? How you feeling? I think it is more of a pick'ems, for sure. It's a close fight. Gendudova the favorite, but close fight. Competitive. Excited to see what happens between these two ladies here. But I will ride the side of Verna to win on a decision, getting the hand raised on the scorecards, baby. On the scorecards. I think it's going to be a hard fight. Scary bet. But Verna for the victory. Let's keep running up because we got more action to talk about. And officially, the poll has Angela Hill 75% of the people's pick. So note that. Angela Hill is the people's pick by 75%. So 25% only to Verna. Wow, you guys are confident on Angela Hill. Michael Johnson up next. This is a good fight. Johnson versus Patrick. Alain Patrick, brother. You're going to fight this guy, brother. All right. Michael Johnson versus Alain Nougat Patrick. Let me get the timestamp written up here. All right. Michael Johnson, Alain Patrick. Guys, towards the end of the road, let's be 100% honest. Michael Johnson is incredibly quick with his hands. He's a really good striker. His boxing is A1, some of the best in the game, but he's not consistent at all. He's been knocked out. He's had fights that just don't go his way. He seems to lose his mind in the fucking fights. Like, Michael Johnson, when he's at his best, is, I think, top class, or at least, upper class. Tends not to fight that way. Struggles against pressure fighters. Patrick, though, is a wild man. Someone that likes to brawl, comes out with chaotic attack, not very clean with his striking. I'll be 100% honest with you. I believe that the side of Michael Johnson should get his hand raised here. Patrick hasn't looked like he wanted it in recent fights. Will go crazy early, gas. I feel like Michael Johnson will give him that relentless pressure. The hands will be on display. I think Michael Johnson with some multi-shot punch combinations puts Patrick down in a round or two, and should be 20-17 rather than 19-18 here because the record is terrible. Michael Johnson's got an awful record, but he's fought a who's who. He's got wins over Ferguson, Poirier, Edson Barboza. He's beaten upper class fighters. And at one point, it looked like Michael Johnson was on that contendership track. Unfortunately, beat up by Khabib, though he hit Khabib with some of the best punches that have ever been landed on the champ ever. It's just not consistent output. He's not a consistent fighter. Minus 142, Michael Johnson. Alain Patrick plus 133. I like Michael Johnson for the win. Minus 160 over 2.5. Scary. I think we're going under 2.5, plus 145. Johnson by KO, plus 300. This is a scary bet. I'm on Michael Johnson. I see him getting it done, but he's Mr. Inconsistent, and that's got to be worrisome if you're actually looking to attack him with money. So personally, I'm kind of feeling like I want to just chill on this one. Rather not bet, but just pick my guy, Michael Johnson. Still scared from Saturday? I understand. She definitely might. She's going to come out with a fucking fire. But I think it's a hard matchup. Gendudova is like the opposite style that she wants. Tons of losses. I think that Michael Johnson at his best definitely beats this version of Alain Patrick. Bivol got Canelo, man. Bivol got Canelo. Go distance. Johnson taps and Patrick gasses. I think Michael Johnson wins this fight by knockout. Fight goes the distance. Value was terrible, though. Said on Thursday with Finch when you show the fighters' pictures. If you want to see, like, you're talking about when I have my graphics up, every Sunday, my full card prediction that I do myself, I have the graphics up on screen. And then, yeah, Thursdays with Mike Finch, we have our design up. We have our whole template, which is pretty fire. that we do. So definitely check it out. 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 Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I love that idea. I'm in as fuck on that. He's motivated for sure. Beevil's a problem, guys. Johnson is the people's pick. You guys are riding with him 56%. Not super confident, but definitely the pick of the people, which I love to see because I'm on Michael Johnson, the OG, getting it done here over Alan Patrick, another OG, truly. Next fight of the night, the final prelim fight. So this is our featured prelim of the night. The featured prelim. Smash the likes for the featured prelim. Arujao takes on Lee. KGB Lee. Andrea Lee in the building. Not an easy fight against anyone. Andrea Lee's a tricky matchup for a lot of girls standing up. She definitely can mix it up on the feet. But Viviana Arujao has better takedowns. I think she hits with more intent as well. Now, I do got to timestamp it up because obviously the people on replay need to hear the breakdown. So that's my mistake there. All right, it's Arujao versus Lee. I feel like Viviana Arujao is going to win this fight by a decision. She's going to put in a pressure striking game. Lee's going to be doing a lot of movement and a lot of Hoyas. And I think Arujao also has a big advantage in the clinch. I think she's the physically stronger girl who has better takedowns. I think mixing in the takedowns are the key to victory for Arujao. I don't know about win by submission, but I think win here. So I'm going win by decision for Viviana Arujao. I don't mind the striking of either girl. I think they're both decent on the feet for sure. Muay Thai styles. Lee is pretty quick with her attacks. She's got an okay jab, some solid front kicks, whereas Arujao, more explosive, physically stronger, better takedowns, better clinch work, but also both girls are pretty solid with the hands. I say better hooks and overhands, though, towards the Arujao side. So if damage was to be done, I think more damaging potential towards Viviana Arujao on the feet. Now, as far as the line here, Arujao is pick'ems. -110 to -110 for both of the ladies. Fight goes distance, -270, over 2.5, -300. I do think we're going the over. I think we're going to see Arujao winning by decision at +175, but I don't love that bet. I'm still picking her to get it done, though. I think that she gets the victory here. Canelo all the fucking way, lad. We still need I know, we got to make a Discord. We're going to make a Discord, guys. I promise. I promise I'm going to get to it. You like Lee slightly? Won't be surprised if Arujao gets the dub. Vivi for the win. Viviana Arujao for the victory. Good stuff, guys. We got a great card coming up. A fantastic card coming up. I think this weekend we're going to see a lot of entertainment. And it's only an 11-fight card, too. Quick, in, out. I'll be live for the whole thing. It's not going to be too damn crazy. I like these 11-fight cards. It's the perfect amount of time. The people are on Arujao, 60% towards Arujao. You can't trust a fighter losing to Modafferi, and Arujao also has a dominant win over Modafferi. I think the takedowns are a big factor here that could come into play when these two throw down. So pretty exciting featured prelim between the ladies. I think we're in store for an entertaining matchup nonetheless. Let's keep running up. We have arrived at the main card. Oh, shit. The main card is hot, guys. Starting off good. Nasimento. Alain Nasimento versus Jake Hadley. I think Jake Hadley definitely has the better hands of the two. Striking, you got to respect the Muay Thai game of Nasimento. He's pretty explosive and has good low kicks. Hadley's better with his pressure. He fights out of the southpaw stance as well. Seems to put it together on the feet better than Nasimento. Now, Jake Hadley, pretty flexible on the mat. He's got pretty good dexterity. So if it does go to the floor, I think from the bottom position, I don't actually see him getting there in this fight, but from the bottom position, he's not bad. Nasimento is a guy who's really good off the back. He throws up a lot of submission attempts. Hadley is more of the pressure smothering guy on top who can beat you up with a bit of ground and pound. I think Jake Hadley definitely can put it together with the boxing. I want to see how these two face off in the striking department. Don't be surprised when you see clinch work and takedowns from Hadley. And I think Jake Hadley's on his way way to winning a unanimous decision against a game Alain Nasimento, the first guy to take a unanimous decision from him too, which would be wild because he's missed a split decision. Nasimento really tends to only lose split decisions, at least the last 3. As far as the odds too, I want to give you guys the line on this one. Nasimento's a big dog, plus 190. Hadley, the minus 207 favorite. Let's see here. Let's see. Hadley wins via decision, plus 155. Hadley by decision, plus 155. That's good to note. Hadley decision plus money. Fight goes over a round and a half, minus 300. It's gonna. Over 2.5, minus 175. Hadley does have a lot of finishing ability, but Nasimento is proven durable. So I am going to rely on this fight going long. Hadley has gone distance and won in the past going distance. So I like that about him here. He's also an unbeaten fighter. It's a game test for sure. And I'm really excited to see how he matches up against Nasimento. I do say Nasimento could be a very live underdog here. If you're looking for a spot for a dog, might be the one. I don't think take Lee, but if you want to take her, man, you could be right. Hadley should win. I think Hadley does win. You got Hadley. I got Hadley as well. We're both on the Jake Hadley side. I feel like he's going to do good work, man. I feel like he's a pretty swell prospect. Good, well-rounded game overall. And I really like the boxing flow that he brings. So I'm excited to see it on display. Jake Hadley win over Nasimento here. Should be pretty interesting. Nasimento's a legit ground game with Dagestan wrestlers and strikes on point. Debuting Hadley with the dog. Totally fair to attack the dog, I will say. You look at the Dagestani he beat was Tagiru Lambekov, not top of the line. And let's see how good Hadley is. I'm relying that he's fought pretty good competition throughout Cage Warriors. I think the kid's got a game style. I think that he's going to be a hard matchup for Nasimento, and I think he should win a decision, but definitely not an easy fight, one to tune into and enjoy the hell out of him. I'm fucking excited, guys. I'm fucking excited. Let's go. Let's go. That's a good one, man. Jake Hadley and Nasimento to start it off. The people's pick was towards Jake Hadley at 75%, 25% on Nasimento, but he is a live underdog. Let's be honest. We got to call him a live dog. Next fight, the crank Camacho takes on Manuel Torres. Let's get the polls up for the peeps. Camacho versus Torres. All right, Frank Camacho versus Manuel Torres. What I see from Manuel that I don't like is this chaotic raw style. I feel like his opponent, Camacho, yes, coming off a bad knockout loss to Justin James, but he's taken a long time from that fight. It was a bad loss, but it was an unexpected loss. A guy just rushing him, coming out like a savage and getting the W, knocking him out. Justin James had his one-hit wonder, and then he faded off into oblivion and is no longer in the UFC. Manuel Torres is not a technical fighter. He's wild as hell on the feet. You look at the Contender Series fight, it's very iffy because of the eye poke. You look at the opponent, like there's a lot of question marks. You start looking at regional tape from Manuel Torres, he seems raw. He seems super raw. He's got a lot of experience for sure, but Frank Camacho has top of the line experience. He's been distance with some good names. He's got over 30 pro bouts. That's a factor here. I think Manuel Torres is a little bit in over his head. Now, he's a Mexican fighter, so I expect durability from Torres. He's going to have a hell of a chin on him. Frank Camacho on the other side, I definitely think has some pop in the hands. Pressure style, maybe wrestle a bit with Torres. I think the muscle and strength edge is going to lean Camacho. He looks in incredible shape. Seems to have really stepped up the strength and conditioning. So I'm excited to see what he can do here. I'm going Frank Camacho for the win over Manuel Torres. Interesting matchup for sure. I think the dog is live. Now, he's not a huge underdog, but the lines, Camacho plus 112, Torres minus 123. It seems like the line is shifted here. I'm going Camacho by knockout. I think he should win in the second, maybe even the first round. I think he should break Torres down with body shots as well. But don't be surprised if it goes to full 3. Plus 325 for Camacho KO TKO. Over a round and a half is minus 145. Should be a pretty chaotic first round. So we're going to see what happens. Overall, I think we're in store for an interesting fight here, though. I do think it's going to be a good matchup. El Loco Torres. He is crazy, bro. Crazy Torres is right. Slight edge to Torres. Davey Grant by KO. I think so. Camacho's garbage. I don't think he's that bad, man. I think he's got caught up and he got knocked out. Guys get knocked out quick. It happens. They bounce back better. Hey, much love, bro. Much love. Listen, I'm a Brady guy as well, so I rep the Bucks too. But originally from Massachusetts, so I gotta ride with the Pats still, man. I gotta ride with the OGs. Frank Camacho for the win. I think he's live here as a dog. And I think we can't write him off just yet because of one awful performance against Justin James. Let's hold the brakes on the he's done talk, and we'll find out. If Torres fucks him up, then oh shit, it's game over. Camacho has cardio issues. Torres is so raw, though, man. I don't know if Torres is going to have the A1 cardio either. F the Bucks. Listen, man, we're an elite team, my guy. We're an elite team. We're elite level, bro. Torres, 62% of the people are on Manuel Torres. I am in the minority on the side of the Camacho team here, but I'm going to go with Frank the Crank, baby. Going with Frank the Crank. Let's keep running up. Ladies going after it here. Kind of a weird matchup between Kagan and Hebass. Hebass versus Kagan. Amanda Hebass takes on Caitlyn Kagan. I think this is a mistake for Hebass to move up in weight and fight the number one contender there in Caitlyn Kagan. She's a tall, long girl who fights really well from distance. She works her jab fairly well. Has a bit of pop in her hands, though she's definitely not a finisher. Improved wrestling, certainly. Physical strength edge, certainly. Amanda Hebass is a decent striker, but she's been dropped at 115. I think she's in trouble here with Kagan. I think this is a mistake. I think the size is a big factor. What is it? 5'9" Kagan takes on the 5'3" Hebass. Now, reach is only 2 inches different, but I guarantee you the arm length is a lot longer for Kagan than Amanda Hebass. I think the boxing should be on point here. Kagan clinching up Hebass. I think she has a big edge. I don't think Hebass can land the takedown. She doesn't have the wrestling. Yes, on the floor, Hebass has really good jiu-jitsu, but I don't see her submitting Caitlyn Kagan. Kagan was able to take down Jennifer Maia in their fight. I like the Kagan side a ton here. I think she gets the win, probably by a decision, which she's kind of known for. Kagan's odds are minus 169. Hebass at plus 155. Over 2.5, minus 250. I think we're going the over. I think Kagan by decision is the official pick, plus 115. At the plus money, though, you can find it. Might be worth a little stab there, maybe, but it's not great plus money. Kagan tends to win decisions. That's just the way she fights. She wins the decisions. That's how she does her thing. She's bigger and she lost her elite. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it either, especially because she didn't build into the frame. I like Kagan's volume. Kagan by decision, plus 130 value for sure, for sure. Torres knockout Camacho on the first. Chuk by decision, plus 25, or so feels like the prop of the week in terms of value and probability of hitting. Women's MMA sucks. Kagan submission. Dude, I don't know about Kagan submission. I'm going to ride with Kagan to win a decision. I think she does it over the course of the full 3. Clinch work, grappling, control, fighting from distance. I like it for Kagan. Yeah, plus 115. It was a lot wider earlier on when they first opened up, but people are attacking the hell out of that line, as you expect, because Kagan wins fights by decision. Each and every time she fights, that's how it goes down. 88% on the Caitlyn Kagan side over Amanda Hebass in this matchup. She really is. She really is. I like her by decision. Guys, let's keep running up the card. If you're watching, if you're enjoying, smash the hell out of the like button for me. And let's keep pumping that algorithm as we get to the featured bout of the night. Smolka and Davy Grant. Smolka. First Grant. Davy Grant, lad. All right, Luis Smolka and Davy Grant. I think that this is a mismatch. Smolka's going to get knocked out in the first round. Davy Grant is a pressure power puncher, massive power in the hooks. Definitely comes forward with multi-shot combos. I love the stand-up game of Davy Grant, and I think that Smolka's going to fold here. He's coming off a first-round knockout to Vince Morales in the last one, who definitely doesn't pack that stand-up game like Davy Grant. Granted, Morales has the wrestling base, but I think Grant's got great takedown defense here, especially in this spot where Smolka's not a top-line wrestler. Smolka's best chances are in the grappling exchanges, getting the back, locking something something up, maybe winning a submission here. But man, for me, I think Davy Grant's going to win a knockout, a clean one. And I do think it's in the first round. As far as the lines, they're wide. Grant is a minus 275 favorite. Smoke up plus 263. Davy Grant to win by decision plus 300. That's not the line I wanted. Grant by KO TKO plus 135. Now, I know last night, if you watched me on the Die Hard MMA podcast, me and Clint were talking about this. He actually thinks potential Hail Mary shot would be Smoker by sub, and I respect the hell out of him, so I'm going to bring it up. It's plus 770, Smoker by submission. If somehow he was able to pull that off, that's a way that's Grant's lost fights in the past, especially Grant, majority of his recent bouts against strikers. I still see him getting it done standing up, and I think he's going to look good doing it. Split loss in the last one to Giannis was super close. I think he's knocking Smoker out in a round here. Grant TKO in the first, I agree. I think so. KO. Yeah, she might be due for a finish. You're right. I like first round as well, bro. You're right. You never know. I think he's going to get smoked too. I like Grant, good bit, but Clinton big concerned about the sub. Yeah, it might be worth a hedge. True Kagan plus Grant parlay. I like. Smoker submission is live. Yeah, if it goes to the floor, it's definitely live. KO prop plus 135. Am I missing something with MVP being a massive dog? Dude, he's fighting a really tricky wrestler. I'll be honest with you. I don't have my official pickup yet. It's going to drop tomorrow. But I'll tell you, I'm liking the side of wrestling in that matchup. I think MVP will struggle with that smothering attack. Smoker was so dangerous before. What happened? He's been knocked out a few times. We'll see what he comes back with. But Davy Grant's not the guy to try to come back on. Two confident picks. I like Grant. I like Chukagan. He's not improving. He only has ground. Yeah, he's majority ground. You think easy money lock? Okay. I respect it, guys. I respect it. I like the side of Davy Grant. Win by knockout. The people are all over Davy Grant. 96%. It's not close. It's not close at all. It's extremely far from being close. Co-main event coming up, though. Oh, shit. Span. Cutelaba. All right. Co-main event, Ryan Superman Span versus Ion Cutelaba. My biggest concern is Ryan Span getting knocked out in this fight. If he can fight A1, stay at range, avoid Cutelaba, I can even see him stunning him with straights. I just don't know, man. Cutelaba's aggressive. He's relentless with his pressure and pace. I think he's going to wing big overhands in close range. I think he's going to end up hurting Ryan Span. I'm going Cutelaba wins in a round or two here. I don't think it's a super competitive fight. Also, the Cutelaba wrestling. He's got ferocious ground and pound. We saw in the last one, Span got cracked by Smith, folded, and then got choked out. I don't like it, man. If Span is definitely on his best game, he does have sneaky knockout power that he could definitely put Cutelaba down with, but I'm too worried about the chin, man. I'm going Ion Cutelaba win. I'm going KO TKO in the first or second round. I don't think this fight's very close. The line is wide, minus 210 Cutelaba, Span plus 191. But I like that Ion Cutelaba side a lot here. Knockout Cutelaba minus 125. Under a round and a half, minus 135. Under 2.5, minus 180. Fight ends inside distance, minus 400. I think it's ended inside distance, and I think the side of Ryan Span is getting put down here. So Cutelaba for the win. The reason I'm not big on her is size disadvantage, consistency from Chukagan, and I don't feel like Hebass has had enough time to become a real 125er. He's fighting against Logan Storley, very good wrestler in Bellator. It's all about the 49ers. Vegas loves these fights. Yeah, that is Romanov territory. Grant's a hard fight, man. I definitely could see an argument for that. Cutelaba by knockout, I agree. It's not impossible if he lands that money straight. Hulk Cutelaba, first round KO. I'm with you. Another first round KO. I don't trust in Spanish 50 minutes. Yep. I'm thinking the same type of thing, bro. What's up, my brother? What's up? Yeah, man. I'll try to answer the chat as best I can. Any questions, throw them at me, bro. I'm all here for you guys. That's what the late night live's about. It's that fan interaction, guys. Much love. My bookie has Cutelaba plus 70. Oh, plus it's great plus money, but I don't know. Cutelaba's a relentless guy. It's looking for the finish. I mean, yeah, it's not impossible for the fight to go long, but I don't think so. I'm going Cutelaba first round, second round maybe, but first is what I like the most. The people's pick, you guys are 77% on Cutelaba, so it's really not close at all here. I like the people's pick. I like what you guys are thinking for this matchup. We'll jump to the main event of the evening here. If you guys haven't, smash the hell out of the like button and show some love to your boy here at MMA Experts. Let's fucking go. Rakic versus Blachowicz. All right. Main event time. It is Alexander Rakic taking on former champion Jan Blachowicz. It's a weird fight because Blachowicz was just the champion of the world, big favorite over Glover, beat Israel Adesanya, and now he fights Rakic, who I think is just a hard stylistic matchup. A guy that fights well from range, pretty quick, long, height advantage, speed advantage, boxing and power edge to me goes Jan's side, but it's going to be hard to hit Rakic. Also, I mean, if you look at the fight with Volkan Oezdemir, which Rakic lost, the leg was destroyed and he showed no sense of pain. So what I see is extreme toughness. He's got 5 rounds with Jan. Wrestling, I could see some takedowns being mixed in by Rakic, but more off counters, right? More off catching the low kick, landing the takedown. I don't think that the side of Rakic is shooting blast doubles. Now, I think Jan is going to have a harder time letting those body kicks go than you'd see like with somebody as if it was, what was the recent opponent? Now the name's totally escaping me. The fucking, what am I talking about? I got to pull this up here. It was Dominic Reyes. Yeah, Dominic Reyes. He doesn't catch kicks nearly as well as Rakic does. Rakic definitely catches kicks well. And he's a patient guy. It's at the apex, too. I see a slow-paced Rakic trying to cruise to a decision. The thing is, rounds 4 and 5 could be the best rounds for Blachowicz, but I see a win for Rakic here by decision, guys. I'm going to ride with Alexander Rakic, fresh blood, winning a very patient decision. The crowd was in attendance, right, for that fight against Volkan, and Rakic fought different. He gets encouraged by the crowd. He gets a little crazy. You see at the apex, he's Mr. Slow Pace, Mr. Patience. I like win by decision, man. I think he's going to be very much off the back foot, moving, avoiding shots, and getting the win here. Card's looking pretty solid, man. Cutelaba's camp, I'll pull that up for you because now I'm curious as well. Cutelaba is fighting out of CSA Moldova. Small gym there with some Moldovan fighters, some Moldovan savages. Span is a big guy, very big. I wouldn't count him out. No, you can never count him out. Going light on this one. You think Rakic gets the W? Rakic decision. I'm with you guys on the Rakic side. Rakic by late finish decision. Those leg kicks are serious. Let's see what Andy said here. Crazy line. I wonder what fight are we talking about? It's the Span Cirkunov fight. Cirkunov beat Cutelaba. Yeah, bro, the MMA math is dangerous. I think he finishes Jan just because everyone is calling him boring. You push that pace on Jan, you could get caught. I'm going decision for Rakic. I think super boring fight. I think very patient chess match type fight. I'm excited to see T-Rex fight again, man. And at Fight Ready, it's a good team. I think the Polish power is always there, but I think Rakic is a hard matchup. Jan beats Rakic, it's got to be by a knockout, right? No, definitely not. You think Jan can win by knockout? All right. How does Rakic beat Jan? I think distance management, correctly timing takedowns off kicks, and winning just a very grind-heavy decision. Yeah, Jan only wins KO. I'm excited to see it, man. We'll find out. Keeps his distance and chews up the legs. I think he's keeping distance, man. He's not going to be encouraged by the crowd screaming. It's going to be silence in there. I mean, I think we're going to see a W towards the side of Alexander Rakic. Now, guys, I am on a bit of limited time, but I am still going to bring some guests on. It's just limited time guests. Like, guys, I need the locks, your favorite picks, and that's it. So we can't stick around too long here. I will be sending out links to a couple of people to come in the chat. AJ, I'm a fan of Malaysia. I will never be going to UFC 205 in Singapore, and I've never been more excited. I just wanted to know what are your thoughts? I think that Glover Teixeira on the floor could be a serious problem for the extremely top prospect and like the guy, Yuri Prohashka. If it's striking, it's Prohashka by KO. If it's on the floor, I think Glover Teixeira has a legitimate chance to lock up a submission. Let's get it, fellas. Let's get it. I am going to send you my links. I got 2 quick savage guests supposed to be coming through. Let's see where my people at. We'll bring them into the chat here. Let's see what we got here, baby. Let's see what we got. Let's fucking get it. Andy, I sent you a link, my brother, but we don't got a ton of time, man. So definitely come in, give me your takes, and then I got my next guy coming through. Because of the Shuey, but an Italian guy who breaks down fights, what's not to like? My guy, you see the Shuey on the Die Hard MMA podcast? Thank you, brother. I'm glad, man. Welcome to the show, man. Much love. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't and smash the likes. I got to get my headphones ready. I got to listen to my guy here who's popping in to the live. Bring him in, bring him in, bring him out, bring him out. Andy, what's up, my brother?
What's up, man? What's up, AJ?
I don't have as much time as always. I'm on limited time, but I got to hear your takes, bro. I want like the favorite picks of the night, ones you're really liking, whether dogs, locks or even, props that you're thinking about attacking, Andy. What do you like this card, man? I'm curious your takes here.
I have a good week. This is a good week because you have plenty of underdogs to play here. I will take, for example, Verna Gendudova. You are on the side of Verna Gendudova. I am on the side of Angela Hill. Angela Hill, I think the fight is going to the second and third round. And Angela Hill is a superior striker. He showed that against better competition like Jessica Andrade versus Amanda Lemos versus Claudia Gadela, that is similar style of fighting like Verna Gendudova. Angela Hill tends to rough her fights, but Angela Hill got this, in my opinion. It's a good underdog.
I like it, man. I do think she's a live underdog, man. So you're feeling good towards it. I definitely think fight's going distance there. It's an exciting as hell matchup. The reason I was going towards Gendudova, I'm just worried a lot of cage pressure, controlling, holding, grinding style attack. But if Angela can keep that distance, I do see what you're saying. She definitely can let the hands fly 100% quicker and better striker. I like that dog attack there. What else we got, Andy? What are some secrets we got this week, my brother?
Yes, quickly, because this is my lock. Angela Hill is my lock. It's a good underdog. It's my lock.
Okay, I like that.
Why? I will wait in this because it's my lock and it's a good underdog. So take out defense.
Yes.
And like, for example, Verna Gendudova against Amanda Ribas, the volume was the key. Against Mackenzie Derman, striking competitive fight. Angela Hill is a better striker. He's the gatekeeper of the striking. And the takedown defense, 5 rounds against people like Michelle Watterson. This is MMA. Verna Gendudova is so unidimensional. So this is the fight for Angela Hill to win by decision or even a lately knockout. But I'm going with Angela Hill.
I like it.
Okay. For example, Vivian Araujo. Man, the only losses to Vivian Araujo was Jessica. For me, was a robbery because Vivian Araujo is a strong fighter, is a smart fighter that Vivian Araujo is going to take down, for example, Andre Ali, waiting the middle kicks, the sloppy middle kicks. He's not going to rush the takedown. And Andre Ali is going to help the takedown for Vivian Araujo. Vivian Araujo is so superior and control superior, because, for example, against Caitlyn Kagan, you notice that, no? In the Sandler versus Oliveira, Kagan tap, but the referee doesn't see that. Vivian Araujo is so superior in, like I say, in BBJJ, strong fighter, good pressure with the Muay Thai. Like, no, for example, Cynthia Calvillo, that is awful striking, but Vivian Araujo is a strong fighter, good Muay Thai, good composure. I like Vivian Araujo.
Same.
Another underdog. You have a very good parlay with Vivian Araujo and Angela Hill. Really good value. And, for example, you have the side of Caitlyn Kagan. Amanda Ribas is a strong fighter in a strike way. She
Yes.
needs to clinch. Just Jennifer Maya for me is not the judo background fighter like is, for example, Amanda Rivas, but is a complete fighter and a stronger fighter in comparison with Amanda Rivas. So Kaylin Chokayan for me is the confident play here. Hey,
Same.
Chokayan is a fighter that all these fights goes to decision. I noticed that, but man, Amanda Rivas, the losses that she has is by KO against Poliana Viana back in the day and Marina Rodriguez. Chokayan has a selective striking, so um, okay, Chokayan for by decision is a good value, but man, it will be awful if you bet in Chokayan, Angela Hill, and Araujo, and you fall in the parlay because betting in decision Chokayan, and
Yeah.
it's the first win for Chokayan by knockout or
Yeah.
so sub.
She's a lot bigger, so it's not impossible. I agree,
Yes,
man. It's
it's
dangerous to bet that.
difficult to Amanda Rivas to deal, and Amanda Rivas knockdown against
Yeah.
Verna Gendudova.
Yeah.
Chokagiam is selective in the striking, and Marina Rodriguez in the counter, boom, and Poliana Viana the same.
Yeah.
Chokagiam with the counter, selective striking, cool knockout is not the predictable thing, but it's possible.
Yeah.
So the better value here is Chokagiam. I like, for example, David Grant win this fight. I think he is going to knock out Luis Smolka. Kutelavas the same here. I like the the prop here of like you say. I like the prop of Kutelava by decision if you can play because it's a good value. For example, Span goes to the distance sometimes against an Albi, for example, different fights.
Yeah.
But Kutelava goes to the distance in the last two bouts.
Mhm.
He could wrestling with Spam and going to the distance, winning Kutelava. But the predictable thing here is Kutelava by knockout.
I
I
like
noticed
it.
that by knockouting the gram and palm and all that stuff. I like Rakic, and I
Yep.
like, for example, because it's going to be a chess matchup.
Yes.
The 1.5 rounds is I 300 less 300. The value is
Yeah.
not. It's a low value. It's a good value for
Yeah.
the opportunity you have the cash out.
Yeah.
That
I agree with that, bro. It's gonna go long, I think, here.
and Bellator, I like, man, the underdog side of Michael Venom Page
Yeah.
is so huge underdog. The takedown defense for Michael Venom Pace is going the range distance, the management distance, and the knees, and all that stuff, and the boxing. 5 rounds in London, in the home of Michael Venom Page, is going to be so difficult. Storley has not the striking, the
Yeah.
pressure striking. You notice that against Neyman Gracie. Is
Yeah.
against Neyman Gracie, the management distance was awful. Against a guy like Michael Venom Pace, I repeat that in his home, man, I'm going to Michael Venom Pace by knockout. He's going to
Yeah.
knock out, in my opinion, Logan Storley. He's a good
Love it.
wrestler, but the striking is going to be different. Lyoto Machida, I think, being the underdog, another underdog, that you have, is going to win that fight. Is going to win that fight. And Dennis Kilhot for me is better fighter than Kana Watanabe. It's not a lock, but I like Dennis
You
Kilhot
like
in
it.
this fight.
What
Yeah.
about the first fight on the card? Trainer taking on Simon Biong. I like Luke Trainer a lot in that fight. I think he gets a submission.
Oh shit! I don't research that fight. Though I don't research that fight.
It's a wide
Uh,
line. It's a wide line.
yes, I don't know. I don't know because I don't have that in my bets in
Makes
my bet
sense though.
place.
It's
Yes.
lower level for sure. It's fresher, guys. Andy, I appreciate the takes, my brother. Any final words for us, man? I got guest number 2 ready to hop in the box here.
Sorry, in the boxing.
Any final words for us, man, before I bring on our
Sorry,
next
sorry,
guy,
sorry.
Andy? Give me the final words, my brother.
Yes, I'm so glad to be here. We doing very quickly is going to be funny, doing
Yeah.
very quickly. My logs, my thought. I would
Yes, yes.
like to be my guest, you, in my channel if you
I'd
like.
love to. I'd love to. As
And
long as you're willing to translate for me, I'm always down, my brother.
yeah, it could be nice. For example, in the UFC London, 30 July, 30 July.
Let's
I'm
do it.
going to improve my English. Let's do it, man,
Let's
in
do it.
my channel,
Yes.
and make a great content.
Let's go.
If you don't know me, I have my channel, Andy Gonzalez MMA. It's a Spanish podcast that explains that my English, no, my language is Spanish, but I am so happy to be here the Tuesdays to make my logs, my bets, and
Let's go.
enjoy a good time with all of you and AJ, of course.
Hell yeah, bro. Much love, Andy. You're the man, my brother. I'm glad that we got to chat it up this week. I like the picks. I will see you next week, my brother, and I'll see you in the chat all week long. Andy, much love, bro.
Thank you, AJ. Good week.
Peace, my brother. Peace. Next guest, we have my guy Battle Cage in the house, straight out of New York. I'm rocking the new
Yeah.
I love it. I thought of you when I put this on. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought you were a Dolphins fan though, because you're in Miami, you're in Florida.
Bro,
I mean, so
I'm actually a Bucks guy, bro. I'm a Bucks guy.
Bucks,
But I'm originally from here, so I gotta rep the blue, man. It's a nice shirt, bro.
Yes,
it's comfy to do live
I like
streams
it. I like
bro.
it.
Hell
Fresh,
yeah,
fresh.
my guy. So I gotta
What's
hear it,
going on?
man. What are you liking this
What's
week,
going on?
bro?
I mean,
Locks,
this
dogs, whatever you like.
This week is not like nothing crazy. A few good fights, you know what I mean? Coming off last week, it was all right. I mean, I had Oliveira big, so I'm happy about that.
Let's go.
Boy, proving the doubters wrong. I wasn't too happy how they did our boy, you know, with all the weight stuff. I think he made weight.
Dude, it was shady.
He got greased.
That guy rushed the fuck out of the scale. Like, come on. I'm like, this is championship. If he's 55.4, you give him it. Come on now. But
100%.
it is what it is.
I think they did him dirty. Someone was behind that, but whatever. He got the win. That's what matters. For us, we're gonna count it as a title defense regardless. So
100%. Yeah, he's the number one guy in the world, man. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm big on olives, bro. Now this week, bro, let's hear it. Let's hear what I know it's not a ton, but what do you like in this week, brother?
Start with the main. I'm kind of leaning towards Rakic, but I don't want to underestimate Blachowicz. You know what I mean? I don't want to underestimate that Polish power. I think he could definitely prove a lot of people wrong, because everyone's doubting him ever since. I mean, that was an ugly loss to the Sheriff. Kind of felt like he quit in that fight. He literally tapped before it was like even sunk in or anything.
But it's Glover though. We'll say that's Glover. He's a hard fight for a lot of these dudes.
I mean, that's my boy Yuri Prohashka is about to be division soon anyway. So
let's go, champ.
Another month, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm leaning more Rakic just because I feel, but he'd never been in a 5-round fight, so that kind of worries me a little bit. And Blachowicz got the experience, so I don't want to underestimate him. So I'm not probably going to go heavy into the main this week. I'm going to see how the week plays out, see what they're saying in their interview, stuff like that. But I'm not really. I like the most. I really like Caitlyn Kagan this week. I mean, I feel like that's obvious. You know what I mean?
I feel like everybody loves that. Yeah, I'm with you there too, bro.
I feel like that's an obvious, easy money because Hebass moving up. She already can't really take a punch that great for my liking. So, and Chukagian's been looking a little better lately. I feel like she's been. I mean, she's always gonna dip and move, and do her little game. But she's been looking really good. I think she's on like a 4-fight win streak. The only chick that could beat her is basically Valentina. That's what it seems like. So I think this is just a simple, easy matchup for her. And we're getting a pretty decent line, in my opinion. I feel like she should be a way bigger favorite in this matchup. So I definitely like Chukagian.
I love it, bro. I'm with you there, man.
What else we got? I like Davy Grant. I feel like that's a easy win for him too. It's just that the line is a little crazy now. So he's like minus 250, 260, something like that, if it didn't get worse already. But yeah, I like that. You like Grant too?
Yeah,
right?
I'm with you, bro. I'm on the same side there. I think Davey wins, man. I think by knockout. He's gonna sleep Smoker.
Yeah.
Smoker at this point hasn't looked good, and I mean his only chance is gonna be winning by sub, but that's not gonna be easy to do on Davey Grant. So I think Davey Grant sleeps him in a round. To be honest, I think heavy pressure. I think Smoker folds. Yeah,
I like round 1, round 2, maybe.
Yeah, I might prop up knockout round 1 just for the hell of it, man. Let's get it.
If you could get on, if whoever has access to FanDuel out there, you could probably get him round 1, round 2, both of them for probably a good number, way better than his money line. So I would definitely roll with that because I think he's gonna get him out of there quick. Yeah,
I think one or two. I like that, bro. We're on the exact same side, man. I'm digging
the
takes,
we always
my bro.
seem to have the same.
I think so,
know
bro.
What we're talking about, baby.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Let's go.
That's facts. What else we got? I like Jake Hadley. I think he's gonna first fight. I'm curious to see how he looks in his first fight in the UFC. You know, he got a lot of hype behind him. But Nasimento, he's all right. He's not no slouch. I know he trains with Du Bronx, my boy. So he should show something. But yeah, that'll be cool to see his first fight in the UFC. Probably just gonna fall back, watch that one, not really invest in that one.
Yeah, I think he wins a decision, but it's like you bet that and you could get burned. Right. It's to me, I don't like betting debuting guys. I've made the mistake in the past.
I got burned by White Lion a couple weeks ago.
Dude, we were there. Me and you were on the same side, bro, and he was looking good up until he got tired, and then game over, man. Gabe Green's a tough son of a bitch.
I was so mad about that.
I know. Fuck,
I know. It was so tight. It was like, God, he was looking great, but Gabe Green is one tough mother effort.
Dude, he's got the dude
took some shots.
His traps are like up to his ears, bro. You can't. My new rule is if the guy's got traps up to the ears, man, you can't bet against him by knockout, man. Maybe grinding decision. Yeah, bro. Holy
it's funny because last week with Vergara, I was actually comparing him on my podcast that I do, the Battle Cage. I was saying, you know, Vergara reminds me of Gabe Green because he just comes in, walks in the pocket, takes crazy shots, and just doesn't get fazed by them. And he showed that this past week. Yeah, it literally reminded me of Gabe Green.
He's a tough son of a bitch, dude. Tough savages, man.
Guys like that, it's tough to bet against because, like, even if you got like a crazy power puncher, it's hard to get those dudes out, man. They could just take a punch.
The guys that beat them are the technicians. The guys that are gonna work you for decision. I love guys
point you up.
Yeah. That I'll agree, bro. Like Rakic at the top is a scary pick. I feel like he's gonna be so patient and he'll win a decision, but like it definitely could turn the other way. So that's a scary bet. Anything else you're kind of liking here, bro?
Hesitant Rakic for my liking. I like a aggressive fighter. That's why Du Bronx is one of my favorite fights because he's gonna bring that fight to you. He doesn't care, and he's just such savagery, man. Just the way he pulled up on Gaethje is like, I don't give a. I'm coming straight at you. He got rocked a few times, but he came back like he always does, and the dude
he's
is
a monster.
The truth.
Du Bronx is the guy.
I'll give an underdog pick for me this week. If I'm gonna take an underdog on this card, I'm definitely taking Angela Hill. I just don't see why she should be the underdog against Verna. She's fought the way tougher competition in her UFC career. She's fought like elite. Verna hasn't really fought no one elite like that. And I just feel like, you know, Hill's in every fight she's in. She's game. She never loses by a wide margin. It's always a close fight. I feel like she should have got that win the last fight against Lemos.
Who's top class, bro. Lemos is
who
good.
Just got beat by Andrade, just top 3 in the. You know what I'm saying? So I like Hill as the underdog. I know you're excited to see your boy this week, Taira.
Tatsuru. I'm excited for this kid. I'm nervous. I was ready to bet him first time out, but then I lost on some debuting guys. I think that was with Johan Lenez.
White Lion.
I said to myself, I said, shit. I said, all right, I got to relax on these debuting guys. I like them.
Me too. That's what I said exactly too.
I'm nervous. I like him, but I'm nervous. Yeah, we'll see. He should be good, bro. I think he beats Candelario, but I think I'm kind of gonna sit back and watch because I don't want to invest in somebody when I've only seen them fight in regional circuit shows.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get 100%. Yeah,
right. At least Hadley, I'll note this: he fought in Cage Warriors. That's a good organization. These guys fighting in LFA, or if you come, especially from a Ryzen, PFL, one championship, anything, Bellator, I can bet you. But if I've only seen you fight guys on a regional circuit in a foreign country, even though you look like a monster. Dangerous because you know the same guys that you know take the L's might look like monsters against your competition.
No, that's a fact. You never know. Like that competition is suspect, you know. So you gotta play it safe. Maybe throw a little bit, but just don't go too crazy. Just because you never know with these guys. Let them see how they do their first fight or two, and then you know what you're gonna get moving forward, and then you back your money behind it.
Let's go.
But other than that, I want to see Nick Maximoff. I like him. I'm high on him.
I like him.
I know you're a little high on him too previously from what you said. So yeah, I'm excited to see. This is a good stylistic matchup because
I think so.
Even though Petrovsky, because he's already fought Soriano, who was more of a striker. Now he's getting a primary wrestler now. So it's a good stylistic.
I mean, if you look at Cody Brundridge, that was the debut. And Brundridge is a good wrestler. And honestly, Brundridge beat Dolce Lagambula. I don't know if Petrovsky beats Lagambula. That's all I'm saying. So I look at that. I think Maximoff has got this fight, man. Heavy pressure. pressure. I think the stand-up is okay. It's definitely in the developmental stages, but the jiu-jitsu is way better. And I think the guy's got an incredible will to win and good stamina. I'm riding Maximoff for the win. I think he can get a finish too, man.
I'm with you on that. I like the sub 2. I know you were saying round 2. I also see the round 2 or round 3, 100%.
I like 2 and 3.
I
say 2, but 2 or 3.
Always tires out. He always blows his wad after that first, second round.
He's pretty jacked up too.
Yeah,
and he throws caution to the wind, straight power. To me, Petrovsky's boxing needs a lot of work, dude. He's fighting
what I
so
like
far
about
from range.
Petrovsky is he's been working primarily on his hands in practice. So I like to see that because his wrestling is pretty much kind of elite. His jiu-jitsu is pretty elite. So work on those hands, get those hands sharp so you're at a high caliber level, and then you're good everywhere. And you really
some guys just can't figure their hands out. That's the biggest thing,
some
bro.
guys are not cut out to throw their hands.
It's so true, bro. There's some guys that the boxing just is never an easy pickup. I don't know if Petrovsky's that guy. We'll find out. I'm going Maximoff with you, bro. Fuck
me too. I'm on
Let's go, my guy.
100%. Yeah, that's what I got for this week.
Let's go.
That's pretty much
I love it, bro.
Thanks for having me on, my brother.
For sure.
Always.
Yeah, shout yourself out, bro. Let them know.
If you guys want to come see me, I'm on Battle Cage. We're gonna be we post every week. We do previews, breakdowns. I have a segment also once a week called Round Line Rapid Fire, where we go through all the round lines for each fight, over unders, all that kind of stuff. It's Battle Cage. We're moving on up. We're at 104 now, I think, subscribers. So we're moving up, baby. I'll get there one day. I'll get there one day.
Proud of you, bro. Much love,
but I appreciate your help for sure. You're always looking out, and
absolutely,
you're my guy.
We're all in this together, my brother. Let's fucking go. I'm glad to have you here, bro. I love the takes as always. I'll definitely have you back maybe next week, if not the next week after that, bro.
I'm always here for you, my guy.
Yeah, bro.
Always.
My guy, I appreciate you, bro. Much love. Peace, my brother. Bro.
Take care, brother.
You as well. Battle Cage was in the house. Overall, good night. Good night in the locks. Good night in the dogs. Whatever you like. We gave all different takes. I had a lot of people coming in. Andy and Battle Cage, 2 guys that I really respect the hell out of in the game. Definitely check them out on their channels. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the late night live. We had a great time chatting it up all the way through. I appreciate you. This is a little bit of a quick show, but it was still a fantastic one. Late Night Live, episode 23. How crazy is that? We've been killing these late night lives for a while now. Don't forget to smash the hell out of the like button and show me some love. This week's Best MMA bets dropping tomorrow, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We got UFC and Bellator this weekend, so some good potential bets to play. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Keep it locked in here at MMA Experts. Much love, my people. You guys are fantastic. I really appreciate each and every one of you for allowing this thing to be possible. And we're all the way up, going straight to the top. Much love, guys. Peace, and have a beautiful night, my people. Bye.